Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today I am back to do my paycheck to paycheck budget for the month of June. This is going to be paycheck number 1. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. And hello everyone, I appreciate each and every last one of you. I get paid twice a month. I'm a salaried employee. I get paid the last business day of the month and the 15th of the month. So my paycheck is actually in my bank. I totally forgot about it. And so now I need to budget that paycheck and get that part of my life done and settled. So I've already written in all of my categories, including my income. So from my full-time job, I get paid $26. I'm going to turn my notebook to the side, so sorry if that bothers y'all a little bit. 26, 72, 46. And I'm expected to save $50 from my cash envelopes. Let's see if I can straighten that up just a little bit so it's not so slanted. And so my totally didn't have my calculator pulled up. Again, keep forgetting. So 2672.46 plus 50. Not the best with my left hand. 2722.46. Okay. Now I'm going to move this up some so that way you guys can see all of the categories. I was concerned because I have a lot that comes out of my first paycheck and very little comes out as far as my second paycheck. But I was able to get everything to fit. And so everything up here, these are like sinking funds and savings. So that's my gifts, my sons, car maintenance, clothing, subscriptions, medical, and insurance. And so I don't have a due date for this. I just transfer the money. Some is already in the appropriate account, so I don't have to do anything. But car maintenance, that's actually a cash envelope, so that's why I put CE here. So for gifts, out of this paycheck, I am budgeting $52.76. Out for my sons, it's going to be $60, and they've already gotten that. Car maintenance is going to be $75. Clothing, I think I did 10. I'm looking at my allocated spending plan because of course I never remember anything. I didn't film this one this month, so that's what I'm looking at right here. I didn't film that, but yeah, and it still changes from the time that I fill that out to when I do this. So it still has the potential to change. Clothing is 10. Subscriptions is 4608, I believe. I think I'm up too early because I don't remember anything. 4608. Medical is 10. Most definitely. Insurance is $100. I had to leave a blank line here. That just helps me, kind of breaks it up a little bit. Gets a little bit overwhelming for me when they're too scrunched in together with no breaks. So $11.22 for my health insurance. Identity theft is $3.48. My renter's insurance is $25. And my rent, I am estimating $990.95. And you may be wondering why I say estimating, because they used to charge us $3.95 processing fee for when you use a card, and you have to use a card, so it'll be $9.95. But past 2 months they haven't been charging us that, so that's what I'm saying, estimated. I don't know if that's going to continue because they didn't say if there was an end date or whatever, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. So now groceries, since this is a 4 Sunday month, sorry, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, groceries is going to be $300. And I put CE here for cash envelopes. Laundry is going to be $45. Household is going to be $50. Personal is going to be $100. I'm going to put aside $50 for my gas. That'll stay in my checking account. iCloud is $2.99. That's the storage. I think I got the one where I can share or something like that. Now I need to actually figure out my debt. Actually, I don't need to figure it out because I actually wrote it down. Boom. Yay, Tracy. I wrote it down. Yay, on here, because sometimes this can be tricky. K4 is going to get, I don't have a due date because we don't have due dates on the federal and student loans. I still can't say that. Federal student loans. There we go. I don't even know what I was about to go with that. But K4 is scheduled to get $442.79. And then the rest is going to go to M14, which is going to get $347.19. Let's see if I can write. I do not like writing this close to the bottom, but we're going to try. $347.19. Now you may be wondering, if I'm paying off Fed loan K4, how am I jumping from K to M and not doing L? M actually has a lower balance than L. It's a mistake I made a very long time ago. I was coming in from merchandising and I need to go in and make a payment. And so I made that payment, but I made the payment to the wrong student loan. Because at that time I was trying to catch up all that interest I had that was outstanding, that was rolling from one month to the next. And so I had like this little routine, and so I was coming in doing it. I was exhausted, and yeah, I did that. But that was before they put numbers on the loans, and then that's how I came up with the lettering system, because it was very confusing, because then I used to try to have to remember the dates. And when you got like 20 of those jokers sitting out there, it's hard to kind of keep them straight. So all I'm doing is adding up my categories and see if it comes to 27, 22, 46. And so I've got down here $10 plus 100 plus 11, 22 plus 3, 48 plus 25 plus 990.95 plus 300 plus 45 plus 50 plus 100 plus 50 plus 299 plus 442.79 and plus 347.19. So 27, 22, 46. And so that zeroes me out. And that's what I like to do, is just try to make sure I spend everything. Everything has a name. And I consider like even saving it as being spent money, because it has a purpose, which is being saved. I'm going to open this up Let's see if that makes this a little bit more comfortable for me. Just a little bit more comfortable. It is tough writing down here. 2722.46. And so that's my budgeted amount. Yeah, this is going to be very, very, very new for me. Doing this side right here, because normally if it just clears, it clears, and I don't worry about writing down the actual and then doing the math or anything like that. So I'll show you guys. This is how it normally looks. So if it's something different, I just write in $987. I spent $816 out of this check. Instead of $50, I actually save $88. So I do that. I don't really do all of don't do all of this. It's this, but it's only on those categories that need it. So yeah, and I let every dollar do this piece of it, because y'all know how I am at math. But anyway, this is exciting. I'll get to pay off these 2 student loans. Well, not these 2, but this one, and then I get to start on another one, which is going to get me closer to my yearly goal of getting 7 student loans paid off this year. So that's what's happening with the first paycheck. And I wanted to let you guys know, like Friday I was calling in about my utilities, didn't have my statement, so I was freaking out just a little bit because I don't understand why the dates changed and I can't see my bill online to go out there and pay it. And when I go into my checking account and I'm looking to see what's passed through, what is processed, has my car insurance come out, that kind of stuff, I saw my paycheck was there, and I just had this epiphany, or this remembrance. I saw the money and I had no inkling that I needed to go out and spend it. And that is a big thing for me, because that used to be how I was wired. I used to live for my paycheck. And as soon as it hit my account, it was like, woohoo, let's go out and go and buy all the things and do all this stuff. And then later, oh God, what have I done to myself? And, I have all this buyer's remorse. And now I don't experience that as much. And the reason why I say as much is because every once in a while I will let myself loose with one of my debit cards, and that's when I experience it, because I will buy too much. But this year I'm going to kind of hone in every time I use my debit card to not do that. And so that's why my debit card is rarely used, and why I use cash envelopes, because I am very desensitized to spending money with a debit card. But yeah, that was a very good feeling, was to see the money sitting there and just think, oh God, I need to do a budget, and that's it. No other feeling to go and run and hit Michael's, hit Target, all these other little places, and then later we're like, oh, I don't need none of this crap. But anywho, you guys have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. Let me know how your first budget for the month is going. If you're doing a paycheck to paycheck budget, you may be a monthly budgeter, and that's cool too, especially if you got that kind of restraint and can stay focused the entire month. I think that's super cool. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, and you guys have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.